trying to get a pipe with some holes drilled through it all the way down. They need to be evenly spaced down the whole length of the rod, and all the holes need to be perfectly facing the same direction. So what we've done is we've built this little jig here out of a 2x4. We've got a little V notch in here to hold the pipe, and then we've got a copper pipe bracket right here with a wing nut that lets us tighten it down. So we can loosen this thing and slide our rod down into position, right under, centered with the drill press. And now before I tighten it, I'm going to look down at the holes that have been done and make sure that they're straight up, and look at the ones that are marked yet to come, make sure that they're straight in the center where I want them. And if so, then I'll go ahead and tighten this guy down. Okay, now this thing's pretty solid. I'll just hold it with this hand as I turn the drill press on. It's not quite lined up. Back it up. Make sure that everything's straight. Good. Tighten it down. Oil in there. Okay, and then we unlock it, slide it down, and repeat. Once these holes are drilled, we want to knock the burrs off. So just take a metal file, knock these burrs off. There we go, no sharp edges. Just do that for all the holes. So I've taken one of these rods and I've held it down, and I'm using my foot as well to make sure that it doesn't spin back and forth. And I'm measuring it, and I need these holes at 1 foot on the ends and then 2 feet between the rest of the way down. So I've got my 1 foot hole and I marked it straight in the center. And then from the end of the rod again, I'm going to take this down to my next hole. Make sure that I keep this first hole in the center, and I'll mark this guy at my 3 feet mark, and I just do that down the rest of the way, always starting with the tape measure at the end of the rod. Because what'll happen if I just put 2 feet between all these, I might be a little bit off, and next thing you know, I'll get to the end of the rod and I'll be 2 inches off. So I'm always going to start from the end and measure out 2 feet further each time. Then, once I have this first one, I can save myself the hassle of the tape measure and bring my second rod in here, right next to it. And then I can just take a Sharpie and mark this guy right at the center where I need the hole. Jump down to the next one, right in the center where I need the hole, all the way down the line. Right now we've got all of our greenhouse ribs just cinched in with zip ties to give them the rough shape. And now we're taking these zip ties off, and we're gonna drill some holes in this bar here so that we can get these spaced exactly 2 feet apart. These particular connectors use 1024 screws, so I got a 1-inch 1024, a little bit longer than the last ones. We can put this screw through here, and then just put it right back in where the old short one used to be. Okay, and then we can do the same thing down here. Do the same thing here, put the screw in, replace the old short screw. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.